Hey guys, Jeff here with Ghost Knight Gaming, and I know it's been a while since we've done a Minecraft video, but I figure since we've been hitting Minecraft pretty hard lately over at the Twitch channel and the gaming community, I figured I'd get back and do at least a couple of videos here and there for Minecraft, based on some of the stuff that I've done in the last little while. So as you can see the tower off in the distance that we built way back in the early part of the series, and I'll probably have links at the end for the first video so you can actually see what went into that massive, colossal project a while back. So we're still playing around in creative here. We're still puttering around and trying different things, and this time we're going to play with some rails. I've been doing a lot of rail-based stuff in the Minecraft server that I'm running, and it's been keeping me busy, and it's been keeping me thinking about different ways to do things, because I'm looking at a massive rail line running all along the Nether to get from various points in the world, and do it at a much greater pace, even compared to traveling in the Nether. So I've been working with a lot of rails and created a rail line, but I'm also looking at creating connection points and other neat things that you can do with rails. So I've been doing a little bit of experimenting, as you can see some of the construction here, and I'm going to show you some neat tricks and what you need to build those things, to do interesting things with your rail line. There's still a lot that I'm not sure of yet, and there's still a ton of things that I'm experimenting with, and we'll keep creating videos as we go, as we experiment with that and with many other things within Minecraft, and also take into account some of the updates and things like that, because the version I'm currently playing right now does not have some of the updates available and some of the buildings, so some of this is going to look different as I work through it, but in the end a lot of this stuff is going to function the same, as I've already tested this both on the Windows 10/Bedrock edition and here on the PS4 version, which I'm playing right now. So before I just yammer on, let's get into this. So the first thing I'm looking at, basic rail construction is pretty straightforward. What you're going to need for a bunch of stuff that I'm working on here right now, you're going to need redstone, easy enough to get. You're going to need some redstone repeaters for some of it. You're going to need both pistons and sticky pistons. So I've actually built these both with the intention of, if you can get access to sticky pistons, this is going to make it more efficient, but I also have an alternate way to do it without sticky pistons and some of the interesting stuff therein. I also am going to need some powered rails. I'm going to look into showing you guys some stuff and trying out some stuff with activator rails. We're going to need some buttons. We're going to need some levers, some stone to work with. And, of course, we're going to need minecarts, powered rails, and such like that. So we're going to start with the first one. And this is just to create a stopping station. So let's say you have a train line and you have multiple stops on it, and it's going to go around in circles, and you want people to be able to stop at a stop or continue on. So what I've built here is a simple system to have a stop. So let's grab our minecart and I'll show you what I did here, because most people have that whole, I have a cobblestone block at the end of my rail, get on here. So we're going to get on. I'll go, oh yeah, I don't have my powered rail powered, so I'll power that rail in a minute. But yeah, so we can stop there, and bonk, we get to our stop. Woo, we've stopped. But what if I want to keep going? Well, now I got to do something a little bit different. So that's where this switch comes in. I hit this switch, and look what happens. Our sticky piston will actually pull and push one of our rails and reconnect it. So I want to keep going because I want to go to the next station. I just go, and away I go. Now you can put a second switch on the other side that you can use to turn that one on and off and be okay. Oh, I hit a snag here. 1 sec. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to smash that. So next up is if we want once again, we want one of our stopping stations, but we don't have any sticky pistons because we haven't found any slime yet. There's no traders to trade for slime, or we're just playing in peaceful mode and there's no slime anyway. So this one is it's a little bit more convoluted. As you can see here, there's a whole lot more going on here, but it's essentially going to do the job of this. I know, it's pretty crazy. All of that to do the job of that. And I've done it slightly different. But the great thing about this is it essentially will perform that function and reset itself. So what I've done here is I've made a ton of connections, because what it'll do if I push this button is it'll do all that and reset itself. So it'll become a stop point if you need it. How this works and how I made it work, because if you just take your your circuit, and let's grab our piston, and we're gonna make our circuit. So let's get down here. So I've got this guy. It's this guy here. Here's our rail. If I just make it, oops. I'm just doing a very, very, very simple version of this, obviously, to get it there. So if I just have my lever attached here, it actually stalls. Oh, wait. That's the other problem. Lever doesn't work. Because this is activating at the same time. Oh, no, it's not activating at the same time. Alright, now it's activating at the same time, nothing's happening. So I actually have to create a delay. And that's where the repeaters come in. If you set them off and change their setting, you can give it a delay on the tail end of it. The problem is, as you can see here, first step, I'm using a switch. I gotta stop using a lever. Gotta use a button. But you see, the other one is not pushing it back. Even with the slight delay, the delay before that reactivates is slow. So what I've done is I've actually grabbed multiple repeaters. Because the more repeaters you add, the larger delay you can create. So now when I push my button, on that delay, now it has delayed itself enough running through my multiple repeaters so that it actually resets itself. So this is back now where I wanted it to be. It's a little crazy, but voila. And we've basically just created a more complicated or a more robust system of that here. So I could create an even bigger delay depending on how long I want this. I can also create a delay somewhere here, so it gives me time to run to this, get to where the button is pressed, ride through, and away I go. Now, so far I've done this with just a button. The problem with this one, with running with just a button, is I've got to be able to hit that button as I go by. So let's grab my minecart. Get in my minecart. So I got to be able to hit that button. As you can see, I totally didn't hit that button in time. Let's see if I can do it. And of course, with the switch, it stays on until I pass. Yeah, I can't even hit that button. So this is the very, very basics of the testing of the system. I've got to be able to hit that button as I go by. Got to be able to hit that button. And... oh, that was close. That was close. I need the button to be closer, so I have time and to not throw my minecarts on the ground. I gotta have that. So, alright. So as you can see, so what we're going to try is we're going to run an experiment. The next thing I'm going to grab is activator rails. Now, I haven't had a chance to do much with activator rails, so here we go. Type of rail that can enable or disable Minecrafts with hoppers and triggers. Okay. So I don't know if that's going to work. power this. So next thing I need... So in this case, I'm going to need some redstone torches. Let's replace our button so that this is powered. Oh, nope, that did not work. Alright. Let's see what else we can build with this. So far our button is our only option. I don't think I can put pressure plates on the line, though it's worth an experiment. Let's experiment with that. So we do have two viable options here. Totally got rid of my so this is now powered. Can I put that on top? Nope, I can't. Alright, so we have to consider where we would put our button to make it easy to use. That, or even giving more of a delay on our system. For example, here, let's throw this here. Let's add more of a delay. Grab our switch. And we'll actually run our circuit just to here. So grab our button. Oh, I got rid of buttons. I got rid of the buttons. There's no more buttons. And I made my button very obvious against the material that I'm using, just so I can actually see it as I go by. Obviously, eventually you're going to know that your button is there. So we've got this. Whoops. Well, that didn't go according to plan. So I need to give myself more room to work. Let's go. Into the cart. No. Nope. 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 Yeah. So this one is still a work in progress, as you can see. But it's not impossible. It's not out of the realm of doing to be able to do it. The other thing you can potentially do with that is absolutely have secret doors that trigger as you go up. Oh, wait. Detector rail. Let's experiment with you. And voila! There we go. Detector rails are the way to go. And that would allow us to be able to create our rapid transit. So, on our next video, we're going to actually try out creating a secret entranceway that would only be revealed when you pass through it on your rails. It's going to be a little bit more complex, and it's going to take me a little bit of extensive wiring, but we'll dive into that further and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this out and see new ways to play with your rail lines and do all sorts of neat stuff. This way you can create way stations, create rails that switch and move about, and see what else happens once you experiment with a bit of that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this out. Have fun, keep gaming, and I will see you guys again next time.